Hi, my name is Nasa and I have worked with Rosalean twice this year. I want to share my experience in working with her. What was I skeptical of before working with Rosalean? I think my biggest one was I wasn't really sure if it will work for me. I found her videos extremely fascinating and a lot of them did speak to me, but I still wasn't sure if I needed healing. I thought I was already healed, but I wasn't sure if it was something that I needed. It was interesting reading the reviews and watching her videos. I still wasn't sure if it was for me until I read one review that someone left, and I remember it was someone that worked with Rosalean, and the review was along, I can't remember the exact words, but I remember it was along the lines of guilt and finally releasing guilt, and understanding that a lot of the things that was holding this person back was because of guilt that they were holding on to. And something about that review just spoke to me. It really did. And straight after, I think I messaged Rosie and I said to her, I need to work with you. What are my biggest breakthroughs? There are so many. Like I said, I worked with Rosie twice, and each time it was different, like completely different. And the first time was personal, so the breakthroughs were just understanding who I was, peeling back layers of comfort that I built around myself, and just really finding who I was. And that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. And I would say it almost felt like a rebirth. I think that's the best way to explain it. It felt like a rebirth. So that really allowed me to connect with myself, connect with people around me, and it honestly, it opened the doors for confidence. I started a new business. I made a lot of changes in my life. I got to a stage in my life where I felt extremely stagnant, and working with Rosie really opened those doors in understanding why I was feeling stagnant, and also making the changes for growth. The second time I worked with Rosie, it was about I had anxiety. It was very fascinating to find the source of that and dealing with it. And I think after then, just amazing. Life just became really amazing. I started making more money. I started making more friends, which is interesting. I started becoming more confident, showing up more for my business, showing up more on my social media, and just being really comfortable in who I am. And if I'm honest, I would say I don't get anxious anymore. I don't. I understand where it comes from now after working with Rosie. I understand how to deal with it, and I enjoy life more. I would advise everyone to work with Rosalean. She is amazing. She is open. She is understanding. And even if it's something where it's a personal problem or a work problem, she really does find a way to get down to the core of the problem and just working out why you're feeling that way, which just is very rapid the way she works. It allows you to really tame your problems and issues, and just grow to become a better person. So yes, I would advise everyone to invest in working with Rosalean. For me, it was one of the best decisions I made this year. So I was just thinking to myself, subhanAllah, your transformation is always the most rapid ones ever. Like, I work a lot on my mental health and self-love and everything, and I work for months on it, and then I do a session with you, and everything that I've been working on, literally, subhanAllah, within a few hours it's completed, it's done, the healing's done just within your sessions. So it's amazing, subhanallah, it's amazing. Now I've just like mentally decided I'm gonna have to start saving up and have like 2 to 3 sessions with you every year annually now. Because doing it myself and then having it with you is like there's always more transformation with you. MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah.